Equity. What is it?
25% of the equity.
Just straight equity.
Like in the car business, a lot of people come into the dealership and they don't know what equity is. When I say negative equity, when I say positive equity, they look at me confused and they pretend like they know what I'm talking about, but they don't know what I'm talking about, and it comes up later in conversation. I want to break down what equity is so you can be an informed buyer when you're going into a dealership, whether if it's with me at Gates or whether it's somewhere else. I want to help you be a good informed buyer. Come with me to the classroom. In this example for what equity is, I'm going to use if you were driving a 2020 Chevy Equinox that had a market value of $20,000 for trade-in. So this vehicle you're trading in for $20,000. Now, equity is determined based off of how much you owe on that car. So say you have a car worth $20,000, but you owe $18,000. In that situation, when you trade this in at a dealership, you have positive equity. You're going to have $2,000 difference in between what the car is worth and what you owe, so you have $2,000 going towards your next car purchase. And that's amazing. You save taxes and you save that money that you got on to it. You did that by either putting money down last time you bought the car or by making your payments on time. The next situation is if you have negative equity. In this situation, a lot of times the vehicle markets can change. Sometimes a car can drop value by $3,000, $2,000, either because of mileage or because of the years or because of whatever happens, and you have a $20,000 car that you happen to owe $22,000 on. In this situation, you can still trade in your car. You're still in a great position because you're still going to save 7% of $22,000 for tax savings in Indiana, and you're still going to be in a great position, but you owe $22,000, it's worth $20,000, so you're carrying over $2,000 in negative equity. It doesn't scary. It's not a situation where you go to the dealership and we're looking at you all funny. Sometimes this number gets larger. Sometimes I've seen it where you go to a dealership and in these last couple of years, you could owe $32,000 and turn that into a $12,000 gap. And those situations are a lot harder. I'm still not scared of it. I'll still help you out, but just know that's a lot harder of a situation to be in. It exists. It's in the car world. That's really bad negative equity compared to the average negative equity. Usually people have a couple thousand. Here in this break-even example, we're going to say if you had that 2020 Equinox worth $20,000 and on trade-in, you owed $20,000. In that situation, you get to break even. You trade in your car, you don't have to carry anything over, and you get to save $20,000 worth of taxes, which is absolutely amazing. In the state of Indiana, you save that 7% on $20,000. So if you're looking to buy a car and you're like, what is equity or whatever it is, if you go to any dealership, now you know a little bit more of what you're looking for. And this number right here, I just want to let you know, if you're not buying with me and you're going around and you think they're lowballing you, it's a potential they could be. It's a potential that they're trying to hold back because they're trying to make money. That's what businesses do. That's how profit is made. And if you think it's worth more, fight for it. Go to the dealership. Tell the guy you want more because your equity is important to you. Where you are on your next car is important to you. And here at the Gates Granger, we'd like to help you out. I like to get you top dollar most of the most. And if you want to know about your equity situation and you have some questions, give me a call. I'd love to sit down for free, let you know, and just talk about it.